I said, I'm using a little different ingredients, so my jai may not be the same as other jai. I did make pretty good jai, didn't I, Ron?
Absolutely, that's why we're here.
Yeah. So, but nothing like what my mom made, of course. But I wish I had learned more from her. But she always make a Chinese New Year morning, and before we go to school, we just have rice and jai for breakfast, and that's a must. And you know, I think I was brought up pretty well from my folks because I always bring my dad and my mom a cup of tea with both hands, Chinese New Year and American New Year. I even do that for Al's mother until her last year with us. I do that every year for her too, and her birthday and my folks' birthday too. And oh yeah, Chinese New Year, the old thing is you're not supposed to wash your hair that day. You're supposed to clean your house a few days before Chinese New Year. Don't wash your hair. Don't sweep the floor, which I always do. Maybe that's why my wealth should be better. But it's a daily thing for me to sweep my floor. So it's not I'm sweeping money away like they say. I'm sweeping in my dustpan, and I am not going to empty my dustpan until tomorrow. I know, like 7th is Chinese New Year, then I empty my dustpan on the 8th. So I'm still keeping money in my house. But if my mom know about this, she probably say, hey, what are you doing? But anyway, I think she heard me already now. So anyway, I try to do my best, and I will celebrate my big one this year, and hopefully I will still be here 2009 to do this. Maybe Ronnie can do that for me next year.
Did your mom give you lacey?
Yeah. And then not only that, Chinese New Year sometimes falls on school days. So a few girls and we play hooky, which I didn't play so much hooky then, because God, I did play hooky a lot. Chinese New Year, Betty, Lily, and Lily Zhao, well, she's no longer with us. We always play hooky and go up to Begong. And all we have to do is say, go ahead, Fat Choi. And all these guys, work in a gambling house, boy, they put out run envelopes, And in those days, 25 cents was a lot. So then I think we collect pretty good at the Begong. It's a Chinese association that we go to every year. All you got to say is go ahead, Fat Choi to these guys and this man put out. But anyway, I already have my red envelope ready for my grandchildren. Well, I haven't drank yet, Wait till I drink the wine. Okay. This is bean sauce. Chinese is for you. And this is nam yuen, red fermented bean curd. That's the most two ingredients for the sauce. And this is some kind of red berries, hong jiao. And this is water chestnut, mate. And this is canned mushroom, is lao fan dong gu, or mushroom. Sesame oil, jimayao. And this is mushroom. This is dingo nut bakgo, canned ones. They do have fresh ones. And this is called longhorn jai. That's all that stuff that's supposed to be mixing with the jai. It has everything in there, almost everything. And then this is simple. Oh, this is chai I something pao yu. It's a braised gluten. So it's good for chow choy too. We cook vegetable with. And then this is peanut. Oh, I got the wrong thing. This is peanut gluten, same as the other gluten, but this has peanut in it. That's okay. And this is Chinese cabbage, siu choy, the long kind. This is some kind of fungus, but you have to soak it real good, like I said previous time. And there's a little hard core here. You have to cut every one of this hard core. Wood ear. Wan yi. Chinese is wan yi is some kind of wood ear.
Yeah, black fungus.
A black fungus. Yeah. Bean cake like. But these are real huge. I told Ron that he should buy small ones if he can. And what I did, I bring the water to boil, and I put every one of those big beancurd in the boiling water, and I press it down to take some of the oil out. See the grease?
Chinese is what?
Chinese is zhao tofu. And this is oyster sauce, hao yao. A lot of people use it for cooking, whatever they want, vegetables, put in noodles, it's garnished, da da da. And I don't have Chinese wine. I have my Chinese mushroom, don't go. You have to, this I got from my freezer, which is real good to do ahead of time. You have to rinse it real good, and then soak it real good till it gets soft, and then there's a little stem here. You have to cut it, and oh, I missed this one. But these are big, so I cut it in half. I think I missed some, but that's okay. And then I just put some a can of soup, chicken soup, and I add some water to I get the liquid, and I'm supposed to use the liquid in a jar. That's don't go. Chinese mushroom. It's a bean curd, dry bean curd. Don't get the flat kind. Get the stick kind. You have to soak it until it gets soft. And then what I did, I kind of pre-boil it so it won't get, so it'll be soft. It tastes better when it's soft. And then this is vermicelli. Zhenxi. Also has to soak it, and then I also parboil so it'll be soft, and it's long. You have to cut it so it won't be so long. The chef gotta go to work. Yan can cook, or May can cook too. First of all, oil. I have no measurements now. This is canola oil, so it's good for you. Then I gotta wait until it heat up. Okay, I just heat up the oil, and then you can hear it. So all this sauce contains of the whiskey, wine, soy sauce, oyster sauce, fu yu and nan yu, and ginger, and all that good stuff is in here. Just stir it a little bit. Now it's boiling, so I'm adding. The next will be juice of the mushroom. This is Chinese mushroom juice. So I'm going to use okay, I'm going to add fancy. This is the vermicelli. I wish I'm too big taller. Well, this will make maybe a 20 quart. Ron's family in Lucy, they love this, so they can take some home and freeze it. It's very good. Put a Ziploc bag and just freeze it. Okay, I'm going to add the bak ball, which I already strain it. No liquid in the bak ball. I used 3 cans. Should have bought more. And then the next will be, again, the mushrooms. The oysters, I'm not using oysters. Add chicken broth to cover. Notice I have to stand on this little stool because I can't reach. Okay, I just add the fancy in there, vermicelli. So I mix it up with the sauces in there. I have to use this for broth because next time I get a stove, but not going to be the milk. This is a lot easier. Getting the black fungus. which has been soaked, and the little hard core has been cut so far. Okay, a little bit more. Okay. Added the vanilla. I'm gonna add the football bean curd. I grew 2 inches right now because I'm standing on a stool. Otherwise, I can't reach the pot. How much it shrunk? I shrunk 1 inch, you know, Ronnie, from last year. Because last year I didn't need the stool.
Pot just got taller.
Thanks, Susie. Now I'm going to add the rest of the ingredients. I think this is American mushroom, button mushroom. Okay. Oh, hongjiao. Ouch. Oh, there's a couple of hongjiao somewhere. Oh, here. I'm adding the red berries, hongjiao. Here I'm going to add the mushroom too. I'm just adding whatever is not supposed to be in water, whatever, but just add whatever I feel like doing. Because nobody cooks the same. Now I'm adding this gluten, braised gluten. I have never used fungi before. But when I was shopping yesterday in Chinatown, one young lady, I'm sure she's from Hong Kong somewhere, she's real nice, and she told me to add these because right now these are the safest thing to add. So then she also told me to add this wheat gluten. I try not to use too much of this sauce.
Why?
It's greasy. And you can use this to chow choy, you know, cook vegetable. After you cook the vegetable, you can add this on, or you can add this on when you make soup noodles. Okay, now I need my siu choy. That's the last item. So I should really put this in first because it takes a while to cook. No, I have so much. I think you have fancy left over from Masili. Just make a little nice side dish for when you eat dinner. Or you can use the leftover from Masili with zucchini. Or you can make a little egg omelet and add some of that in there. That's good. Just create your own dishes. Chinese have no set ingredients or the way it's cooked. Everybody cooks different. That's why this world is round, not square. So round is very equal. One line, circle. So now I just cover it and wait until the vegetable get soft. And I think that's it. Ronnie said he used Chinese wine. But, like Lucille Ball, here's to you guys, Lucy, Brian, Jennifer, Ron, William, Melanie, and Elle, because she's paid part of this, all of it. Oh! Okay, now I'm going to bring it to a boil and wait until the vegetable is nearly cooked, then I will taste it. But don't need to add any salt because everything, like the seasoning sauce, is very salty because of the oyster sauce, the soy sauce, and the rest of the ingredients in the bottle jar, especially the fuyue and the namyu. That's it. Get all the ingredients in front of you. So see, I've been cooking so long, I just pick up from the cupboard for what I need. But that's not the way of cooking. Sometimes you leave out stuff. Okay.
Good evening, Fat Choy.
Happy New Year, and I think we all are prosperity in a way, But as long as we have the health, that's all the prosperity I want for all. Want to taste it?
Let's see it.
Camera, can you taste this?